told. Okay. Who isn't here yet? Please speak up if you're not here. That's a joke. Okay, for some reason I can't hear anyone's audio.
Yeah, we mute our mic.
All right, now I can hear you. That's great. I can't hear anyone else though.
Bật mic này đi mấy con vợ.
Okay, so who's here? We've got Viet Linh.
Yes,
and
I'm
Nam. Hi. And hi, this is Ha.
Yeah, hello.
Hi. So who isn't here? And we have Kian is here and Hakan is here.
We're missing the other Khánh.
Who?
Paula.
Paula?
Paula, Nam gửi cho nó cái ấy được không?
Cháu vừa gửi cái link rồi đấy cô.
Ok.
Cháu vừa em bấm cái link rồi.
Okay. And what about Tang Vin?
Yeah, I don't think he's here yet.
Okay. All right, Mrs. Ha, shall I start?
Yes, please.
Okay, seems it's 3 o'clock, so we'll get started. Okay, welcome to class, everyone. Great to have you back again, and got plenty for you to do today. So we're going to get started straight away. So the first thing I'm going to do is just show you this. Put that out of the way. Okay, so first of all is my email address for those of you who haven't got it. If you have any questions, anything to do with English, you're more than welcome to send me a message. So that's my address, ricky43@outlook.com. So anything to do with English, feel free to send me a message anytime, whether it's to do with the lesson or you just have a general question. So what we're going to start off with today is I want to get you talking right from the very start. So we're going to do a little exercise. Everyone is going to contribute to this. And so this exercise is called Would You Rather? Okay, would you rather? And the question is, be a genius and know everything, or be amazing at any activity you tried? Would you rather be a genius and know everything, or be amazing at any activity you tried? Nam, can you go first, please?
Go first. Would rather just make a sentence? Or...
Yeah, so just answer the question. Okay, which one would you rather choose and why?
I would rather be a genius and know everything, or be amazed at everything I try.
Yeah, which one? You have to choose one of them.
Being a genius.
Okay, why?
I think I want to have a lot of knowledge to do stuff and helping people by by gaining knowledge. I can easily make money and make a donation or help the country.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, Viet Linh, eat by yourself or watch a movie by yourself?
I would rather watch a movie by myself, I guess.
Why is that?
Because I don't need to explain something that the other person that I may have to go watch the movie with, I guess.
Okay. Can you make that sentence a little bit simpler, please? Okay. Try again.
I don't like to explain the plot to the other person.
Okay, good. Or you don't need to explain the part to the other person.
Yes.
Okay. Kian, would you rather be a genius and know everything, or be amazing at any activity you tried?
I think I would be a genius and know everything.
Why is that?
because I think being a genius and know everything is already know how to be amazing at any activity you try.
Okay. All right. So remember with these, that's good English. That's good English. Thank you, Kian. So remember, this is just an exercise for you to express
Okay.
yourself in English. There is no right or wrong answer to these questions. Okay. You can choose whichever one you like. But you just have to have a reason. Who haven't we had so far? So we've had Nam and Viet Linh. Kian. Sorry, we just had Kian. Tone. Would you rather eat by yourself or watch a movie by yourself? Is Tone there? Sorry, Mrs. Ha, I can't see the,
Sorry, he's not here.
pictures.
He's not here.
He's not here at the moment. Okay, thank you. Is Hakan there?
Khánh nào con ơi?
Hello, can you hear
Hello,
me?
Hakan. Hello, Hakan.
Hello,
Hello. How are you today?
I'm fine. Thank
Good.
you. And you?
I'm good, thank you. I'm good. So, would you rather eat by yourself or watch a movie by yourself?
Well, I choose watch a movie by myself
Why is that? Why would you choose that?
because I think that watch a movie is more interesting than eating.
Watching a movie is more interesting than eating. Okay, fair enough. Is Gao Khan there?
No, he's not here yet.
He's not here. Okay, Michael.
Yes, I'm here.
Hello, Michael. How are you?
Yeah, I'm sleepy.
Okay. Would you rather be a genius, Michael, and know everything, or be amazing at any activity you tried?
I would rather be amazing at any activity I try. Just being
Why?
a just being a genius is not always good. You will be
Right.
competitive thing with many friends, and they will be jealous.
Okay, that's a good reason. They'll be jealous. All right. Is Paula, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Hi, Paula. How are you?
Hi, I'm good.
Good. All right. Would you rather eat by yourself, Paula, or watch a movie by yourself?
I would like watch a movie by myself.
Yeah. Why?
Yeah, because watching movie with other people, they sometimes ask a lot of questions. It kind of irritates me. Yeah,
So,
I like to enjoy by myself.
okay. All right. So, and what about eating by yourself? Do you mind eating by yourself, Paula?
Yeah, I think I would like to eat with people because it would be much and it'll be more fun, have more fun.
Okay, so it's more fun to eat by yourself, or no, more fun to eat with other people. Sorry, is that right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. I agree with that. Thank you for the exercise. So this is to get you all speaking English, okay, at the start of the lesson, because I want you to spend most of the lesson you speaking to me rather than me speaking to you. Just in case you were wondering, I think I would rather be amazing at any activity I tried than to be a genius, I think. I think it'd be really good to be fantastic at maybe football, basketball, any sport you try. Cooking, be really great just to be able to do that without having to practice at all. And because you can do all that, you've got more time to study and become a genius. That's a kind of reason. And for the other one, for me, I think I'd rather watch a movie by myself than eat by myself. I think it's more fun to eat with other people, and you can talk while you're eating. But watching a movie by yourself, as Paula said, you don't want other people to talk to you. Much easier to watch a movie by yourself when there aren't other people around. Okay, now we're going to get on to the 2-minute speaking topic. We're going to do one of these every lesson because I want you to get more and more proficient at this. Okay, so we're going to do this every lesson, but it won't take up all the lesson because after we finish this, I've got a new book I want to introduce you to. So the 2-minute speaking topic, actually, we're going to change it a little bit this time. So what you are going to talk about, as you can see there, is what's good and what's bad about living in Hanoi. All right. So this is an easy topic for 2 minutes. What's good and what's bad about living in Hanoi? You have 1 minute to prepare for this. 1 minute to prepare and talking for 2 minutes. So your 1 minute to prepare starts now. And what you're going to be doing, of course, is writing down 1 or 2 words for each point and having a sentence.
Thì con làm sao vậy? Con phải học mà con lại nói thế nhỉ?
Having a last sentence that brings your talk to a neat and tidy end. All right, 30 seconds left. Fifteen seconds. Okay, that's a minute. Now, just want to check before we start who exactly, just in case I miss out anyone, who exactly is here. So Nam is here. You're here, Nam?
Yeah, I'm here.
Yeah. Viet Lin?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah. Kian?
Oh, I'm here too.
Okay. Tone, are you here yet? No. Hang Vin? No. Hakan?
I'm here.
Gao Khan? No. And we have Michael and Paula, who I remember the last 2 to do the speaking. Okay. All right. So we'll start with, this time, we'll start with you, Hakan. Okay. You can see the timer on the screen.
Okay.
So you have 2 minutes to tell me about what's good and bad living in Hanoi. Starting, are you ready to go?
You said what's bad?
Yeah, what's good and what's bad about living in
Oh.
Hanoi? Okay, both
Okay.
of them. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, go.
I like living in Hanoi, but it also have some bad thing in here. Okay, first about good things in Hanoi, because it is a city, so it have many modern building and technology, which make me impressed. Second, we have food. We have a good restaurant with a cheap price. Third is the streets is very clean. Yeah. Yeah, although it have many good things, but it also have some bad thing, like in Hanoi, although it have modern technology, but the traffic in here is not good. And also the air quality is not good too. Okay, I think that is enough about what's good and what's bad in living in Hanoi.
Okay, so you can see from the timer, you still have 40 seconds left. All right.
Okay, but can I ask, where's the time?
Sorry, can you ask?
Can I ask where's the time? I didn't
Where's
see
the
it.
time?
No, we can see the timer.
You
on
should
the
be able to see
screen.
the timer on the screen.
But we can't see the timer.
You can't see the timer?
Yeah, we can't.
Oh, really? I should be sharing with it now. Hang on a moment, I'll just check that. Okay, I'll go back to sharing it. Could anyone see the timer?
We can't see the screen as well. Oh, now it's loading.
Okay.
Okay, we can see
Okay.
the timer now.
Okay, you
Now I
can
can
see the
see it.
timer now. Now you can see it. Okay, so sorry, Hakan. Yeah, you couldn't see the timer, so you didn't know how long you had. But that's how long you talked for.
Yeah,
Okay.
because cannot see the
Okay.
time, I feel a little pressure.
Right. Okay. All right. Don't worry. You'll get another chance. So that was good. Obviously, you needed to talk for a little bit more. Just a couple of your sentences. I just want you to correct, okay? You say you said things which made me impressed. That's not how you say that sentence. You say you saw things or you have things there which impressed me.
Oh, okay. I will fix that.
Which impressed me. That's how you end the sentence. Hanoi has technology which impressed me.
Okay.
Okay, and the other sentence I heard you say, you talked about food. Hanoi has food and restaurant with cheap price.
Yes.
All right. Instead of that, that's not quite the correct construction for the sentence. Instead, you would say Hanoi has cheap food and restaurants, is how you would say that.
Okay.
So you put the adjective first.
Okay.
All right. And you actually need just a simpler sentence than what you told me. So saying food and restaurant with cheap price is actually a little bit more complicated than saying Hanoi has cheap food and restaurants.
Okay.
Okay, does that make
that.
sense? Okay.
Yes, that makes sense.
Excellent. All right. Okay, so next, Michael.
Yeah.
Hello, Michael.
Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
So you can see the timer, Michael?
Yeah, I can see.
Excellent. So are you ready to go?
Ah, wait. I'm having okay.
Okay, you ready, Michael?
Yeah, let's start.
All right, here we go. 2 minutes starting now.
Okay. Living in Hanoi have both it have its best and its good. The good things about Hanoi are it's a very convenient city which create a lot of chance to bring out efficiency jobs. This is also a fun place to visit since there are a lot of modern marketing and playgrounds. But the technology of Hanoi is still not that modern compared to the others in the world. But the bad things, Hanoi have a very polluted air levels. The polluted air are created mostly by cars and bike smokes, and Hanoi is also a very noisy place because every day there are thousands and millions of cars and bikes travel around. Hanoi is also have many, Hanoi also have a lot of traffic jams because people who work in Hanoi usually use the same road to go home. People in Hanoi are pretty unfriendly because, as we know, Hanoi is a very quick place. Lastly, Hanoi is very uncomfortable for people who seek for peace. Overall, I would say Hanoi is not the good place for people who want to seek for peace and enjoyment.
Okay.
So
I guess you're finished. All right. What was your last sentence? Did you have a last sentence written down?
yes.
Okay.
Overall, Hanoi is not a good place for people who seek for peace and enjoyment.
Sorry, Michael. The internet connection isn't very good. You keep dropping out a little bit. Can you say that again, please?
Overall, Hanoi is a very good place for people who seek for peace and enjoyment.
Who seek for peace and enjoyment, did you say?
Yes.
Okay, so it should be who are looking for peace and enjoyment.
Oh,
Okay,
oh yeah.
you can't use seek in that form in that sentence.
Oh, okay, I changed it.
So you need to say people who are looking for peace and enjoyment. Or you could say people who are seeking peace and enjoyment.
Oh,
Okay, so you would need an ing on the end of seek.
yeah, okay.
All right.
Refix.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So as you can see, you talked for more than 2 minutes. All right, which is good.
I think the time set off to pretty late.
What? So you even talked for more than that?
No. It stopped for pretty late, about 10 seconds late.
Right. You still talked a little bit over 2 minutes, but doesn't matter too much. The only other things I noticed, please remember to include your indefinite articles all the time, like and the. I think you said it's very convenient city, I think is what you said, where you should say, of course, it's a very convenient city. And I think you also, a couple of the times you lost the S on your plurals. I think I heard you say that you have lots of chance to do things. It should be lots of chances to do things.
Oh,
Okay.
I did miss that.
Yeah, just a couple of small mistakes, but otherwise very good. Thank you. Thank you, Michael. All right, Paula.
Yes.
Hi, Paula.
Hi.
Hi. Okay, are you ready?
I think so.
Okay. Whenever you're ready, I'll start the timer.
Okay. So these days, more and more people are living in cities, and Hanoi is not an exception. Firstly, Hanoi is a multicultural city, so you can meet and communicate with lots of kinds of people around the world. The education system and medical care is also far more better than in rural areas. We have schools, buildings, and also institutions that will develop our country now. But on the other hand, the pollution here is horrible. And for example, the traffic, the congestions in rush hours really stress people. The second disadvantages is that it is now really crowded and overpopulated. So consequently, we got various of kinds of population, and such as air pollution, light pollution, and noise pollution. So it really have a huge impact on the qualities of the burger's life. And also, can I start over, please? Because
Okay, that's okay. So you got that far. All right, you'll get another go at this. That was fine, Paula, up until then. Okay, that was fine. The only thing I noticed you said it is far more better, you said, in one sentence.
Yeah.
You said it's far more better. You don't need to say the word more. You don't need it. You just say it's far better. Just say far better. Far better. Okay, so a native speaker wouldn't say far more better.
Okay.
You just say something. It's far better. All right. I can't remember what you were talking about, but you could say the food is far better than Ho Chi Minh City, for example. You don't say far more better than Ho Chi Minh City. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Thank you for that. Okay. Nam, please.
And me?
Yes,
Okay.
that's you. Are you ready?
Yeah, kind of. Let's start.
All right. Okay. Are you ready? I'll start the timer whenever you
Yeah.
start.
Yeah. Whenever people mention about Hanoi, they would think about Hanoi is the headquarters of the whole country because it's the capital. So there's a lot of good and bad things in Hanoi that you can experience through your trip or your holidays. But in my through my perspective, I have a lot of good things to say about Hanoi. The first thing that impressed me is the culture. Hanoi is the original, is the origin of Vietnam's culture. It begins in Hanoi and then spread out throughout the country. And the second thing that make me notice that Hanoi had a lot of amazing cuisines. You can find street food all over the place. You can enjoy, and the city has a big amount of various food. And the last thing I would consider is the best thing here is the people. We have a lot of beautiful gesture here. The people are friendly, and they're really friendly and kind. They would help other foreigners or even uh, they would help foreigners to like get to their destination if they're lost, or such as for a good restaurant. On the other hand, Hanoi has a biggest problem is traffic because Hanoi is famous for traffic jams because of the huge population in the city. We usually get jams in during the rush hour or the peak hour. And the
Okay,
second
that's
thing,
2 minutes. That's 2 minutes
yeah,
already.
I don't think I haven't finished yet.
I know.
I'm about
All right.
to speak about pollution and end there.
Okay, I know. So you were going very well now. So obviously you had a lot of things to talk about, which was good. You were easily going to fill up 2 minutes. Did you have a last sentence, by the way? How were you going to finish?
I think it would be to me, Hanoi is the best city in the whole country, and I would live in Hanoi for the rest of my life.
Okay,
Yes.
fine. That's a good sentence. Okay. So can you remember what you said about Hanoi is the origin of Vietnamese civilization?
Yeah, I think I make a mistake there because
Yes.
I have a problem there.
Yeah. You would say another way of saying it would be Hanoi is where Vietnamese civilization originated.
Oh,
Is-
okay.
Is how you would say that sentence if you wanted to use those words.
Can you repeat it? Can you repeat?
Hanoi is where Vietnamese civilization originated.
Okay. Got it.
Okay, simple as that.
Thank you.
Okay, and you pronounced foreigners a strange
Foreigners.
way. Yeah, it's just foreigners.
Foreigners. Maybe because of my voice. Maybe because of my voice.
Maybe. And I really like the way you introduced another topic by saying, on the other hand. That's great. All right, that's really good. That's really good spoken English. On the other hand, it's good. It's good. Instead of saying secondly, thirdly, fourthly all the time, which can get a little bit the same sounding if you're listening to it. It's great to just introduce another phrase like that. On the other hand, that's great. All right.
Thank you.
So very good. Okay. Like I say, you're all going to get another go at this in a minute. Viet Linh.
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, Viet Linh, are you ready?
I am.
Okay, whenever you're ready.
Now, please. As I have been living in Hanoi for quite a long time, I can say that I know the in and out of the city, and this place is heaven for food lovers. Vietnamese food culture, or more specifically, street food cultures, make everyone wondering what to eat next in every time of the day. And whoever traveled and or lived around Vietnam knows about Vietnamese coffee, it would be a sin not to try a sip of this hot beverage. And once you try, it's tough to get used to any other coffee because of its distinct bitter taste. But as anything in life, there's always the other side of the coin. Uh, the this place is highly polluted. The majority of developing countries face the same pollution problem, and Vietnam's fall in this bracket too. Pollution is everywhere, and it's unfortunate to see how short-term development is favored over long-term consequences. And anyways, the consequences are really devastating. Lately, Hanoi hits the highest on the list of most polluted cities in the world. The air quality here is pretty bad, and on some day you can notice a layer of smog in the distance. But in summary, there is the cons, but the pros outweigh them. It's all about learning to accept and just going with the flow. Definitely, motto the Vietnamese follows in everyday life, and one we have begun to adopt. In all of this mayhem, we are more chilled than we ever have been. That's it.
Wow, that's pretty good. That's pretty good, Viet Linh. You had some great imagery there. I really liked when you said things like, it would be a sin not to try this. Okay, that sounds great. And again, like Nam, you use some good expressions such as on the other side of the coin. Okay, so that's a good idiomatic expression. That's great. Just a couple of quick things. You again missed a couple of S's off words that need S's. I think you said something make everyone wonder at one stage. It should be makes everyone wonder.
Oh yes. Makes
Okay.
everyone wondering.
Yeah, makes everyone wonder. And then you said your sentence construction, something to do with the cons and the pros. Can you remember what you said?
Yeah. The cons is there, but the pros outweigh them.
Sorry, you said the cons are there, but the pros outweigh them.
Yes.
Okay, that is correct. But again, so technically that is correct, but that's not what a native speaker would say.
Yeah.
A native speaker would say the pros outweigh the cons.
Yeah.
All right, which is a much simpler way of saying it. Remember, simple is good when it comes to expressing yourself in English. So instead of saying the cons are there, but the pros outweigh them, just say the pros outweigh the cons.
Yes, yes.
Okay, much simpler. But that was some excellent adjectives, some excellent images in there, Viet Linh. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, Kian.
I'm here.
Okay, are you ready, Kian?
I think so.
Okay, I'll start the timer when you start.
So Hanoi is where I grew up, and I have a lot of experience with this country. This city. There is many good experience, but there is bad ones too. So the bad one that I really think of is the traffic. The traffic during the rush hour is very bad. And in my experience, I once was stuck in the street for 1 hour or more. Yeah, it's very bad experience. And the atmosphere here is very bad sometimes. The peak is during the rush hour too. But on the other hand, because Hanoi is the capital, the leading place of the country, I think it's very modern and it makes things much more convenient and easy. Like internet is available everywhere nowadays. The food culture in Hanoi, I think is very diverse and the price is very affordable. So overall, I think Hanoi is such a worth living city because of its peace and beauty.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the end.
Yeah.
Okay, so a little bit short, as you can see. All right. All right. So just starting at the end, that you had some good things to say, Kian. What did you say at the end there about being a worth living city? Is that what you said?
Yes.
That's what I think I heard you say. So you have the right words, but in the wrong order. Okay, you need to say Hanoi is I think Hanoi is a city worth living in.
Okay.
Okay, not a worth living city. So it's Hanoi. I think Hanoi is a city worth living in.
Yeah.
All right. And just another small thing that I heard, I think you said there are many good experiences. And the way you use that sentence, it should have been is instead of are. Okay, that's just a very small point. And it's very easy, I know, to get is and are confused. All right, but
yeah.
the way you used it in the sentence, the way you used it, you should have said, there is a lot of good experiences. Okay, so thank you everyone for doing that. What I'm going to do now, because I'm focusing on this because I want to get you practice, and we'll do this, like I say, every week, at getting more and more fluent. So we're going to do the same thing again, exactly the same thing, exactly the same topic, but you need to have all the same information in 90 seconds, all right? Not 2 minutes, 90 seconds. So you need to include all the key information that you gave me in your 2-minute talk, but you need now to be able to say it more concisely, and you need to maybe make more use of conjunctions. Conjunctions are words such as and, but, so, also, as well, those sort of words. All right. So we're going to go in reverse order this time. I'm going to give you 30 seconds to think about this first before we start. All right. So Kian, you have 30 seconds to think. Okay.
We redo it.
Yes, we're going to redo same topic,
Okay.
but 90 seconds.
90 seconds.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So you have 15 seconds left to think about this, Kian. Okay. Are you ready, Kian? Hello, Kian.
Between ring.
Okay, you ready? So 90 seconds. I'll start the timer when you start.
Nói to hơn kia nhé.
Vâng ạ. So I have lived in Hanoi for quite time now. I have very many food experience, but there is bad ones too. So the traffic is during the rush hour is very bad. So in my experience, I was got stuck in the street for 1 hour or more, and another bad experience is the atmosphere. The atmosphere is really bad. Sometimes, and so usually during the rush hour. But on the other hand, because Hanoi is the capital, the leading place of the country, it's very modern and it's making much more convenient and easy. Like internet is available everywhere nowadays. And about the food culture, especially the street food culture in Hanoi is very diverse. And the price is very affordable. So overall, I think Hanoi is a worth living city, and because of its peace and beauty.
Okay, not bad. Whoops, stop. So again, what did you say at the end there, Kian? You said, I think you said a worth living city.
Forget.
All right. So it is a city worth living in. City worth living in. Hanoi is a city worth living in. Okay. Does that make sense?
Yes.
All right. But apart from that, the rest of that was very good, Kian. It was much more fluent. Okay. Much more fluent. The only other thing I noticed was you can maybe think of some more adjectives for the bad traffic or the bad air pollution. There are lots and lots of adjectives. You can say, I heard Paula say horrible before in her talk. There are so many things you can think of. Instead of saying, I think you said bad twice.
Yeah.
All right, so just try to be a little bit more creative and think of other ones. Now that you are becoming a bit more fluent at this, you have time to think of more adjectives. Okay, thank you, Kian. Viet Linh, are you ready?
Yes.
All right, you have 90 seconds whenever you're ready.
Now, please. As I have been living in Hanoi for quite a long time, I can say that I know the in and out of the city, and this place is heaven for food lovers. Vietnamese food cultures, it makes everyone wondering about what to eat next, and whoever traveled around Vietnam knows about Vietnamese coffee. It would be a sin not try a sip of this hot beverage, and once you try, it's tough to get used to any other coffee because of its distinct bitter taste. But as anything in life, there is always the other side of the coin. The majority of developing countries face the pollution problem, and Vietnam falls into the same bucket. Pollution is everywhere, and the consequences are devastating. Lately, Hanoi hits the highest on the list of the most polluted cities in the world, but the pros outweigh the cons in every way. It's all about learning to accept and just going with the flow. Definitely a model the Vietnamese follow in everyday life, and one we have begun to adopt. In all of this mayhem, we are more relaxed than have ever been.
Okay, a little bit short.
Yeah.
Okay, but that's good. That's good. You had again. You used some good words. Did I hear you say mayhem in there?
Yes.
Yeah, excellent. Excellent word. Great choice of word. Mayhem. Really good to describe the traffic. The only mistake I heard you say, you said the sentence makes everyone wondering.
Yeah, it was still the problem I had before.
Which is what?
The S.
Yeah.
Do something.
It would be makes everyone wonder. Makes everyone wonder is what you should have said instead of wondering.
Okay.
Okay. I can't remember the rest of the sentence you said. Viet Linh, sorry. But I think you said makes everyone wondering, whereas it should have been makes everyone wonder.
Okay.
Yeah, anyway, but that was good. Okay, much better. Nam.
Yeah.
Okay, are you ready?
Wait, in a second. Okay.
Okay, 90 seconds.
Yeah. Let's start. I spent 17 years of life staying in Hanoi, and throughout the year, I can start to notice there's a lot of beauty in it. The most beautiful thing about Hanoi is its culture. Hanoi is the head of Vietnam, is the capital, and the Vietnamese civilization originate in it. So, and the second thing is the cuisine. I would say Hanoi has the various food in all of Hanoi. You can literally find street foods all over the place and good restaurants. And on the other side, there's a lot of bad things that affects Hanoi, especially the pollutions. There are a lot of dreadful pollutions, such as air pollution, visual pollution, and noise pollution. The air pollution hit affecting the most, uh, air pollution affecting the city the most, because we usually use motorbikes to travel all over the place, and it causes fumes. Although, besides all the negatives side, I would still consider Hanoi is the worth living city. It's a worth living city.
Is a city worth living in?
Yeah, I forgot.
Is
I
a
forgot
city
that.
worth living in?
Yeah, I forgot there.
Yeah. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That's good. That's good. Again, you had some good good descriptions in there. Now, the only thing I will get you to do next time we do this is slow down a little bit.
Yeah,
Okay?
because I'm a bit pressured by the time because
I
it's
know.
shorter.
I know.
Because
I know.
I just had a lot of idea and can't choose to I can't pick up any ideas. Like I wrote down 3 positive things, but I only have I can pick up one because
Okay.
there's no time.
That's fine. That's fine. So you just have to cut your ideas down. But just I want you to when you're speaking these, you've got lots of ideas and lots of things to say, which is great. Just slow down a little bit. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. So who's next? Paula. Paula.
Yeah.
Okay. So 90 seconds, Paula. This time, 90 seconds. Okay.
Okay. So nowadays, more and more people are living in cities, and Hanoi is not an exception. Firstly, you can see that Hanoi is a multicultural city, so it has a lot of sites and places such as One Game Lake to meet and communicate with people around the world. And secondly, its education system and medical care is also far better than in rural areas. So we have a better accommodation and high quality of life. And also as a result, job opportunities here in urban areas are immeasurable with a high salary. In contrast, it also has some drawbacks. Firstly, because it's a crowded city, so it is now overpopulated, and consequently, we have to face with considerable types of pollution, such as air pollution and light pollution. So it has a huge impact on the quality of the city citizens' life. Also, the traffic now is horrible, especially the congestions in the rush hours is extremely strenuous with people who are going back from work and schools in the end of the day. So in conclusion, living in Hanoi has many good aspects, but on the other hand, we can't deny that there are still the drawbacks of it.
Okay. Excellent, Paula. That was good. Very fluent. I only heard a couple of very small mistakes. One of them, you said you put an S on the end of congestions. Okay, it doesn't need one. Congestion is plural anyway.
Yeah.
And singular. It's one of those words. And again, you had some good descriptions in there. You talked about drawbacks, which was good. That's the first time I've heard someone say drawbacks as a synonym for disadvantage. So that was great, Paula. That was much more fluent.
Yeah, so sorry, teacher, because Cao Khánh, he's a little bit late because he was in his home teacher class. So please, now he's joined the class.
Sorry, who's joined the class?
Vinh Cao Khánh.
Cao Khan.
Yeah, Cao Khánh. Yeah, so sorry. Yeah.
Okay,
yeah,
thank you. Thank you, Mrs. Ha. Okay, Cao Khan, welcome to class. Hello, Cao Khan.
I'm here.
Okay, good. Welcome to class. So you'll get, so do you know what we're doing? Have you heard enough?
Con nghe được lớp học về cái gì chưa? Con hỏi lại thầy đi không mà.
Hello, Cao Khan.
I'm here.
Yes. Okay. So do you know what we're doing now? Did you hear the topic?
Don't know.
All right. So the topic is you have to talk for 90 seconds about good things and bad things about living in Hanoi.
Okay. Thank you, teacher.
Okay. Okay, so I'll get you to go next, but first, Michael, are you ready?
Yeah.
All right, Michael. So I'll just reset this.
Can anybody hear me? Hello?
Hello, Michael. Yeah, sorry, I could hear Mrs. Ha as well.
Yeah, em Ngọc Hà is Michael and Ngọc Hà.
Okay, Michael, can you hear me?
I can.
Okay, so for 90 seconds, whenever you're ready.
Okay. So let's start. Hanoi is my born place. My born Hanoi is the place where I'm born. There are the good things and the bad things about Hanoi. First of all, the good things about Hanoi are the food. Food in Hanoi are very cheap due to the money cost in Hanoi are one of the cheapest in all over the world. The food are not only yummy, but it's also not only cheap, but it's also yummy. There are many fun places to visit in Hanoi, like gaming center, market, and supermarket. Hanoi is not famous for its modern things, but it's famous for culture. Hanoi have a lot of cultural buildings and construction, like the Turtle Tower. The Hanoi is also a very convenient place due to there are a lot of supermarkets around. The bad things about Hanoi is the air. The air is
Okay, going to
horrifying.
stop there. Sorry, Michael, going to stop there. That's 90 seconds already, okay?
Oh.
Already
Just
90
about the bad
seconds.
things.
Yeah, just thought about the bad. I know, but you have to be concise. Try to be concise and fit it into 90 seconds. So I'm sorry,
Okay.
the internet connection wasn't so good, so I missed some of what you were saying. Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay. But what I did hear sounded fine. So you are reading at a good speed. All right.
Yeah. Okay.
It's
Thank
good.
you.
It's not too fast and not too slow. So the thing I want you to improve for next time when we do this next week is to have a variation of tone between your sentences. What I mean by that
I mean,
is
very.
is all your the sentences you are reading all sound in the same tone of voice. So
I mean,
you are
I'm very
saying,
sleepy right now. I can't retain my voice.
well, I hope you get more sleep next time. But
I didn't get
can't...
much sleep since I have a lot of homework.
Oh, Michael, I'm sorry to hear that, but you still have to try, okay? If this was an exam,
Yeah.
remember, you could, the examiner won't care if you're sleepy or not. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So I'm sorry you're sleepy, but you still have to try. So you need to vary your tone between your sentences. What I mean by that is, for anyone who's not sure, is instead of starting every sentence the same way, like Hanoi is a modern city, Hanoi has delicious food, Hanoi has friendly people, you say, Hanoi is a modern city, Hanoi has delicious food, Hanoi has lots of very friendly people.
Okay.
Okay, that's what I mean. So instead of having every sentence sound the same, have some variety. All right, thank you, Michael. Okay, Gao Khan.
Ngọc Hà first, please, teacher, because she Ngọc Hà, yeah, because
Sorry?
yeah, Ngọc Hà, because I think Cao Khánh needs some time to prepare. Okay.
Okay.
Ngọc Hà,
Okay.
Ngọc Hà,
All right.
Okay. Ngọc Hà là
Okay.
con ơi.
All right, Hakan.
Ngọc Hà, yeah, okay, Ngọc Khánh and Ngọc Hà. You forgot.
Sorry, who have I forgotten? Hakan.
Ngọc Hà. Yeah, bây giờ tóm lại là cái tên của con là Lê Dương Hà hay Ngọc Hà đấy nhỉ? Lúc thì Ngọc Hà, lúc thì Dương Hà nên thầy cũng.
cháu Dương Hà.
Ok, Dương Hà, ok. Em bật camera thôi. Yeah, bật camera một chút nên thầy nhìn mặt thầy không nhớ mặt, thầy không nhớ tên chính xác, mình đừng lẩn như thế. Bật camera lên. Xong rồi chào thầy một câu rồi con tắt thì con tắt. Nhanh như nào. Quick, please.
Okay, so Hakan.
Hello, can you hear
Hello.
me?
I can hear you. Okay, are you ready?
Yes.
All right. Hang on, I'll set this.
Okay. Yes,
Okay.
Hanoi is the one of the best city in the world. Hanoi have a modern technology and also have cheap price food and good restaurants. If you are a traveler, this place is perfect for you because it have many good place for you to come, like Han Kiem Lake. And also you will be impressed by the friendly people in here. In Hanoi, there are also many things for you to enjoy, like good stuff and a clean city. Yeah, although it's have many good things, but they also have some bad things, like this place is bad at the it's not have a good quality, and also have problem with traffic, and that's it.
Okay, that's 90 seconds.
Sorry.
Hakan, 90 seconds. Okay. Had you almost finished?
Yes.
Okay, good. What was your last sentence going to be?
That's it.
Sorry?
Yeah, I say that's end.
That's end.
Yes.
Okay, so you need a better last sentence than that, I think.
Okay.
All right. Okay, something along the lines of, and that's why I, despite its bad points, I think Hanoi is still a wonderful place to live. Something like that.
Okay.
Okay. So you can't say, you need to have a good positive conclusion or ending to your talk. I talked about this before. So you leave the person who is listening, the examiner or the tester, with a good impression of what you've just said, if you have a good, tidy and positive ending.
Okay.
And what you were saying, you expressed it very well. The only thing I heard you say at one stage, I think you said there are lots of friendly people in here. You don't, in that sentence, you don't need the word in. You just say there are lots of friendly people here.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay.
All right. That's
Thank
all.
you.
All right.
Okay,
Thank you.
Dương Hà, please.
Sorry, who's next?
Dương Hà. Dương Hà. Okay.
Zoom Ha.
Yeah.
Dương.
Dương Hà.
Hi.
Hi, Zoom Ha. Okay. Did you hear what we are talking about?
I'm getting the class from the start, but I think that you forget about me.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't realize you were there. Okay. So are you ready to do your talk for 90 seconds?
Yes.
Okay. I'll start the timer whenever you're ready.
Before visit Hanoi, you have to find out what's good and bad about it. Firstly, it's about food condition. Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam, so it's very convenient to do whatever you want, like playing or studying. It also have many historical places like Hoàn Kiếm Lake or modern building. to shopping or playing game with your friends. Because central of Vietnam is a travel tourism, and you can enjoy the nightlife here. But on the other hand, because of overpopulation, so the motorbike user is raised and it's called traffic jam, especially in rush hour. And the area is very polluted. So I think it won't fit for people who like fresh air and peaceful. In conclusion, Hanoi has both good and bad conditions to live and to visit. So it is your choice to visit it or not. I have finished my
Okay.
speech.
Okay. What was your last sentence again? It is your choice to visit or not, did you say?
Yes, yes.
Okay. It is your choice to visit or not. That's correct English. I'm just trying to think of a better way of saying that. It is your choice to visit or not. No, I'll leave that the way it is. Okay. All right. Thank you, Zoomha. All right. So Zoomha, again, your speed was very good.
Thank you.
And your words and your English, your grammar was good. So again, all you need to do, sorry, not all you need to do, but one thing you need to do to improve it is to vary the pitch of your sentences, as I was talking about before. So all your sentences sounded the same when you were talking them. So just to change the tone of your voice.
Okay.
Okay, to make it sound more like you are telling me, one person to another, instead of, if you read it like that, it sounds like you were just reading it off a piece of paper. But I want you to sound more like you were telling it to me, like we were having a natural conversation. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, thank you. Okay, is there anyone else who I've missed out?
No, Cao Khánh.
Okay.
Cao Khánh nào, Cao Khánh ơi.
Okay.
Ngọc Hà tắt mic đi con.
Okay, there's no one I've missed out?
Cao Khánh ơi.
Đây ạ.
Con chuẩn bị chưa? Anyway, con cứ nói bất cứ gì cũng được. Cứ nói đi, nói không có gì sai thầy sửa từng tí một cho các bạn.
Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam, and that also is where I live. There is more than.
Oh, sorry, Galkan. I'll start the timer again. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Hang on. So you should be. Can you see the timer now? Galkan, can you see the timer?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
He can.
Okay. Start.
Hanoi is the capital of Vietnam, and that also is where I live. There is modern city and has many famous daily food like bread, pho. Moreover, Hanoi has many entertainment places in Walking Street. We can go shopping and we can go shopping or go for a walk.
Yes, go on.
And in
Tiếp đi con.
and in Hoàn Kiếm Lake, we can
Yes, go on.
we can sightseeing in there.
Okay, that's 90 seconds. Galkan? Okay, so that was a good try, Galkan. I think we need to do more work with you to help you with some of those words, though, okay?
Yeah.
Okay, so you had some good ideas. You talked about entertainment place. You need to say entertainment places. That's just one thing. So remember to put S's on the end of places that are plural. But thank you, Galkan. Okay, thank you, everyone. I'm sorry, this took a little bit longer than I thought. So we're going to move along quickly now to the next part of the lesson, which is a new book I have for you. Can you turn your cameras on, please, by the way? I can't see anybody.
Yes, mọi người ơi, mọi người bật camera lên hộ cô với nào. Tất cả bật hết lên nào. Đừng làm như thế, tất bật hết lên. Kiên nào.
Okay.
Linh nào. Việt Linh nào con nào. Bật lên đi. Dương Hà nào.
Để con phải lấy
Bật
camera
lên
rời đã.
Ok, bật lên để xem. Nào, tất cả bật lên nào. Mình cứ như giống như những người hùng thầm lặng có thể gọi. Okay.
Okay, who hasn't got the camera on? Oh, there you are, Viet Linh. Kian, I can't see you.
Kiên nào, Kiên ơi.
Kian, are you having a sleep? Where is he?
Okay, yeah.
Okay, it's nice to see the rest of you. Thank you. All right, so the next part of the lesson is we're going to look at a new book here that I'm going to use for the lessons from now on. Oh, there you are, Kian. Welcome. I know Paul is hiding there somewhere too.
Paula đang làm gì đấy, Paula? Bật cái ra thử xem nào.
Bóng ơi, sao lại quay trần đi bóng?
Sao lại quay trần ra?
No, I'm using the iPad, so.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Ôi đừng.
Okay. All right. So we've got a new book here that I'm going to just quickly introduce you to it before we start on it. All right. So this new book is based on helping you get a good mark in the Ielts test. All right. So it's called, I'll just show you the title of it before we go back down the page again. Okay, it's called High Impact Ielts. All right. And this is, as I say, an academic book to help you improve your score on the Ielts test. Even if you're not sitting the Ielts test, I'm sure you will sit a test that is very similar to the Ielts test at some stage. So this will help you improve your English. And I've chosen this particular book because it is easy to follow. All right, it's not written in difficult English like some of these books are. This is just an idea of some of the topics we will be covering during this. So it covers reading and listening, writing and speaking. All right, and it tells you, or we will run through how to both talk and write about these things. Okay, lots of different things, graphs, tables, writing essays, and also speaking, which I'm going to be running through with you every lesson. So we're just going to quickly, for the rest of the lesson, go through this unit, all right, which is skimming and scanning to do with reading. All right, as it says there at the start of exercise 1, all right, you have 1 hour to read 3 IELTS passages and answer 40 questions. All right, what is the first thing you should do before you start answering the questions? You skim the whole text, all right, to get some idea what it is talking about. You should use the title to help you with this, and you should take 1 or 2 minutes to skim the text. And we're going to practice that right now. Nam?
Yep, I'm here.
Okay, Nam. Okay, looking at exercise 3 here, which of the following strategies do you think are useful when skimming a reading text? Reading the title, is that a good idea or a bad idea?
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
Yes. Viet Linh?
Yes,
Reading every word, good or bad?
it will be a bad idea.
Correct. Kian.
Yeah.
Kian, reading the first sentence of each paragraph. Good idea, bad idea?
That's a good idea.
Okay. Sumha.
Yes.
Okay. Underlining names of people, places, etc. Good idea or a bad idea?
Good idea.
Good idea, yes. Paula.
Yeah.
Concentrating on difficult vocabulary. Good idea or a bad idea when
Bad
you're
idea.
skimming? Bad idea, exactly. And the last one, Michael, looking at illustrations. Good idea or a bad idea?
Yes, looking at illustration is a good idea.
Yes, a good idea. Okay, illustration, a picture, you can very quickly assimilate it and see what it is about. Okay, so what I'm going to get you to do now, going to exercise 5, and let me just see if I can. Get this onto 2 pages. Go away. Now I have to, I think, I can't find the button to put it into 2 pages. So I'm going to have to move this down for you. All right, I want you to take 1 minute, all right, to skim this text, and then I'm going to ask you what you think the title should be, okay? 1 minute to skim the text starting now.
Cao Khánh nào? Cao Khánh có hiểu thầy nói thế nghĩa là gì không?
Can you control scroll down so it can?
I can, yes, yeah.
Scroll down to make it wider. No, control scroll down. The combination to make it wider.
To make it wider.
Yeah. Control and scroll down.
Ok, bạn Cao Khánh.
You just hold control and you scroll down so it can.
Kim mới là gì? Là con đọc lướt qua đúng không? Đọc lướt để bớt để lấy những cái thông tin chính nhất.
Yeah, that's not making any difference.
Okay.
Bây giờ hiểu chưa Cao Khánh? Kim mới là đọc lướt đấy.
What I do want to do is try and make it into 2 pages instead of 1.
Nhanh trong vòng 1 phút thôi.
But I can't because the Zoom thing is in the way. Okay, everyone should have finished skimming by now. All right, so what I want you to do is from these titles here, and again, sorry, I can't make this into 2 pages. I wish I could, but I can't. All right, look at these titles and tell me what you think is the best title for the article you've just skimmed. All right. So there are 9 there and 6 there. So there are 15 titles to choose from. Pick the title that you think is the best one that describes the article that you've just skimmed. So I'll give you a few more seconds on this page and then I'll scroll up to the next page. Okay. All right, starting this time, Zoom Ha, what do you think?
I think it will be children and the net.
Okay, you've got children and the net. Paula?
Paula ơi.
Children and the net.
Children and the net. All right, Michael?
I got internet advertising.
Sorry, Michael, I couldn't hear that.
Oh, internet advertising.
Sorry, Michael, I still can't hear that. Sorry.
Ah.
What title are you choosing?
Internet advertising.
Internet
Hello?
advertising. Did you say?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you now. Did you say internet
Okay.
advertising?
Yes.
Internet advertising. Okay, Gao Khan.
Hello?
Gao Khan.
I'm here.
Yeah, what's your title?
Nè, cái tiêu đề của nó là gì?
Biological impact of unemployment.
Psychological impact of employment. Okay. Oh, I got Hakan.
Hello.
Okay, Hakan, what's your title?
I think harsher penalties for children.
Okay. Kian.
I think the title will be the children net.
Okay, you go for children and the internet. Viet Lin.
I think that it's internet advertising.
Internet advertising. And Nam.
I think I would go for the children and the net.
Children and the net. Okay, so everyone who chose children and the net is correct. All right, children and the net is correct. And the reason why that is correct, go down here, is in the very first sentence. All right, as adults, how do we encourage our children to explore the rich resources of the internet without exposing them to a steady stream of marketing messages, such as junk email or sexually explicit material? So the answer actually is in the very first sentence. So the lesson to take from this unit is always read the first sentence carefully. Okay? Of any reading you have to do, always read the first sentence carefully, because that usually gives you the main clue as to what the article is about. Are there any questions with that? Okay, so just to summarize, we have 1 or 2 minutes in an exam to read an article like this. You need to skim the words, and you skim the words by looking at the very first sentence, okay? The first sentences of each paragraph, and also the title if you've been given one. You ignore any words you don't understand. Don't spend time thinking about them, because usually from the context of the sentence, you can guess what the word might mean, but you don't have time to start thinking about words you don't understand. Just miss those out and focus on the things that we've just been talking about. So it says here, with only 20 minutes for each reading passage, it's important to be able to find the answers quickly. Okay, so you run your finger or pen quickly across the text until you find the answer. Just before we do that, there are 2 ways of doing this. Some people like to look at the questions first, then read the article. All right, some people like to do that. I think it's better personally to go the other way. That is, to read the article first, then answer the questions. I think personally that's better. But if you find it better to do it the other way, that is to read the questions first and then try look for the answers in the article, okay? If you feel that works better for you, then you're welcome to try that, okay? There's no 100% correct answer to that question. So what we're going to do here for the last part of the lesson, all right, is we're going to scan the text that I'm going to show you in just a moment, and then we're going to look for the answers to these questions. Okay, so I'm going to give you a minute to scan, and then I'm going to move down to the questions, and then I'm going to go up and give you another minute to scan. All right? Okay, go. You have 1 minute to scan. Okay, now I'm going to show you the questions. All right, just write down on a piece of paper what you think the answers are to those questions. Then just to let you check, I'm going to go up and let you scan for another minute. Okay, and one more chance to look at the questions. Sorry, I know this isn't a very efficient way of doing it. I'll work out for next time how I can show you 2 pages at once.
But I think I've been sent in this book. They can in advance.
Okay. Okay, are we ready? Let's start. Nam,
Yeah.
A, please. Another word for. Okay, sorry. Can you read me the question, please, and the answer?
Another word for 100 years, century.
Yes. Okay. Viet Linh, can you read the question and the answer, please?
A to A.
Yeah. Can you read? Yeah. B.
Oh, a verb with a silent W. I couldn't find one.
Okay. Kien, do you know the answer to B?
No, let's see.
Okay. Hakan, do you know the answer to B?
I don't know.
All right. Who else? Gao Khan.
Okay, I think he cannot.
I think it's which.
To B. B.
Yeah, I think it's which.
Which, a verb with a silent W. Which isn't a verb, sorry.
Sorry, I'm wrong.
That's all right. Don't worry.
Lost connection. I'm back now.
Okay. Who's next? Michael.
Yes, I just lost connection, so I
Okay,
can't
I'll
really
go
see
on.
what happened.
All right. Paula B, please.
I'm not sure, but I think it's something like wrestled.
Yes, correct. Well done. Okay, Zoom Ha.
Dương Hà.
Zoom Ha. All right. Can you read C, please? Can you read C and give me the answer?
And now beginning with O, I think
Yep.
it's operation.
Oppression. Oppression. Oppression is pronounced. Oppression. Well spotted. Very good. Okay. Nam. D, please.
Yes.
D.
I haven't spotted yet. I haven't spotted yet.
A place in America. Viet Linh, a place in America.
Harlem.
Correct. Kian, a month.
I don't remember. Would be July or something.
Not July, Kian. Hakan.
Is May.
No, not May. Gao Khan.
Sorry, I don't know.
Okay, Michael. Did you see a month, Michael?
Michael ơi. Bảo Minh.
Dạ.
Mày có đáp án chưa?
I haven't spotted it yet.
Okay, quickly, Paula.
Just got
April.
April, yes, April. April is the month. Zoom Ha, a word with S-O-N in it.
Sorry, I haven't spotted it.
Okay, this one is a little bit harder, so I'll give you the answer. Reasoning. There's a word in there, reasoning, okay, which has S-O-N in the middle, reasoning. All right, a word with 4 syllables, Nam. There were many to choose from.
Yeah, I don't remember. I skipped this one.
Okay. Viet Linh,
D.
a word with 4 syllables.
The something.
Four syllables? A word with 4 syllables.
Oh.
Từ với 4 âm tiết cơ mà.
With. Sorry.
Have you got one? A word with 4 syllables in it.
Mọi người hiểu ý câu hỏi của thầy nhỉ? 4 syllables cơ mà. Đó là cái 4 âm tiết đó.
4 âm tiết.
Yes, right.
No, I couldn't find one.
Okay, there were a whole lot of words with 4 syllables there. Okay, a lot of them. Ultimately, America has 4 syllables. Eventual, integrating, integration, motivated, that's about half of them. There were many words with 4 syllables. Okay, the last one, H, the number of times a color is mentioned. Kian.
I don't know.
Number of times a color is mentioned. Hakan.
5.
Close. Gao Khan.
I think it's 3.
No, further away. Michael, number of times a color is mentioned.
4 maybe.
Yeah, how many times was a color mentioned?
4.
4, no. Anyone else like to have a guess?
7.
Shall I give you the answer? 7. Who said 7?
Nam, it's me.
Nam, well done, Nam. Was 7 too. Well done. Excellent. Okay. All right, we're going to finish that there now. And we're going to finish the lesson unless you have any questions. Okay, I'm just going to give you the whiteboard for a moment. Okay, can everyone see the whiteboard?
Yeah, we can.
Great. All right. What I want to leave you with at the end of every lesson, okay, is an idiomatic expression. All right. This is something for you to learn that will help make your language more like what a native speaker will say, and also help you recognize these expressions when a native speaker uses one. As I'm sure you know, and as I think we've discussed before, native speakers use a lot of idiomatic expressions. For example, piece of cake, I think we mentioned a couple of lessons ago. A piece of cake means something that's easy, all right? As in that exam, it was a piece of cake. That test was a piece of cake, all right? Means it's easy. So I'll leave you with one which you can write down at the end of each lesson each week. And then hopefully by the end of the lessons, you'll have built up quite a wide range of them. Okay, so this one is going to be this. All right, can anyone tell me what that expression means in English?
I think it's hard. It's really
It's hard. No, not really hard.
It's difficult. It's difficult. I can get the word.
You can't get the words?
Yeah, I can.
Not difficult. Anyone else? Anyone else? Before I tell you the answer? Not hard or not difficult. It is means this, lying. Okay, I'll give you an example. Okay, I found his excuses hard to swallow. I found his excuses hard to swallow. Okay, means I think he was lying. All right, it also can mean hard to believe. As in, okay, I found that movie hard to swallow, hard to believe. All right, so the idiomatic expression hard to swallow means either you're saying someone is lying or something is hard to believe. So if you ever hear that, that's hard to swallow, or that's difficult to swallow, all right, just means hard to believe, or someone is lying. So that's the idiomatic expression for this week. And that's the end of the lesson for this week. Thank you very much, everyone.
Yeah,
Thank you.
And teacher, can you stay for a while? Because maybe time maybe.
Yes, I will. And
Yeah,
I'm still trying to work out how I can get everyone. Actually, I'll stop sharing the screen, might help. Okay, so I can see everyone again, just to say goodbye. Has anyone got any questions for me before we go? All right, you all have my email address. Okay, so if you have any questions you would like to email me about, either to do with this lesson or to do with English in general, please let me know. Otherwise, I will see you at the same time, 3 o'clock next week. Thank you.
Thank you, Rick.
Thank you.
Okay.
Have a nice weekend.
Okay.
Bye.
Con cứ ra đi nhá, con ra xong rồi thầy giáo lại